Okay, take two. I just did this video, but I got a phone call and then I just started rambling. It didn't make sense. So, recording two, child. First of all, let me give a shout out to one of my subscribers. Andromedon, thanks, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. When I put in my community tab, make sure you guys check out my community tab, darling. That's where all the tea goes on, all the ideas, whatever. When I put, what video should I review, she suggested that I review this video, this series, and I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much. Anybody else that requested that I review Harlem, put in the comment section. I will give you a shout out in the next whatever video I do. I'll let you know what video in the comment section, okay? But shouts out to you, sis. The creator of this show is Tracy Oliver. She is also the creator of A Girls Trip, or the writer of Girls Trip, whatever, producer. And this show gives kind of a girls trip vibe for friends, for black women who are just out there in their 30s in Harlem and trying to make it, doing their thing, professional women, 4 different walks of life, 4 different experiences, and 4 different shades, and they are just a hoot, and it's so now, it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. The ladies on the show, we have Camille, we have Ty, we have Angie, and we have Quinn. Quinn is played by Grace Byers. She is Boo Boo Kitty from Empire. Angie is played by Shaniqua Shandai. Okay. I love Angie. Angie's my favorite for every single reason you could think of. If you watch the show, you'll know why Angie's my favorite. She's everything. She's everything. Guys, Jerry Johnson is Ty. And then Camille is Making Good. Making Good's character, she is a professor at a university. And, she is having second thoughts on whether or not she should continue this road being a professor. She's having second thoughts on whether she should go back into a relationship with this guy named Ian, played by Tyler Lippy, which is Candace's brother on the Have and Have Nots. She's having second thoughts because she broke up with him. And she's, he comes back into her life magically, and she's just trying to figure out if it's fate or not. And she's having issues with Mrs. Pruitt, which is her boss. Her original boss left, and then Miss Pruitt stepped in, and Miss Pruitt is giving her hell. Miss Pruitt is played by Whoopi Goldberg. And Miss Pruitt is just not the one, old school. She kind of looks down on Camille because she is very big on social media. And, to old school academia, social media is kind of looked at as like pointless or childish or a waste of time or whatever, what have you. And so she's trying to prove to her that she's good enough and stuff. And, it's just, child, it's something else. Child, now, Ty is a lesbian now, right? Ty, constantly back and forth with whoever, and child, Ty be getting hers. Ty be getting it in. Ty be living her life like it's golden. She is the creator of a dating app for LGBTQ people of color. And she's a businesswoman. She's about her business. I appreciate that. But, she's looking for love in all the wrong places, child. She stands for so much, but she ends up falling for this white girl. And she, her being kind of the face of blackness to a certain extent, at least that's what her, job represents. And she ends up falling for her, and she kind of breaks up with her. They have a one-night stand. The white girl eat her food, and they end up getting back cool. And she can't really take the pressure of interracial dating. And so she ends up breaking up with her. And, I think, did they end up getting back together? No, they didn't. I don't think they did. So yeah, I personally think that Ty is in love with Camille. That's what I think. I think that Ty got feelings for Camille. And I think that's going to be explored if the show come back. Please bring the show back. This show is so needed and it's so important. It's so good. It's so good. We have Angie. Angie is everything. Angie's a singer-songwriter. She was signed to a major label back in the day. They dropped her, child, like they do oftentimes in the industry. And she was left with nothing. So she ended up sleeping on Quinn's couch, child. And, you know, she's trying to find love in Harlem. But her and Quinn constantly get into it because she's kind of living off Quinn right now. She's taking these odd end jobs. She took this one job when she was the nanny to this white lady and her daughter. She was playing as if she was Jamaican, and it was just funny. She is so funny. She played in the show, the play version of Get Out, and child, it was this white girl on there, the star of the Get Out movie, who played, you know, the girl in the film. She's, you know, acting her, and she kept saying ghetto to everything, and Angie ended up reading her for filth, and, you know, she was just standing up for all the good black people, and, you know, people weren't saying that, weren't having her back, and all that kind of stuff, and it was just so, she's so good. She's so good. She's so funny, and you know, the creator of the show, whoever was responsible for the casting, they did a great job. And this is rated 16 plus, so there is some nudity a little bit on here. Not too much, but you know, it wouldn't bother me if it was. But yeah, you know, it's just good. It's so good. One thing I do appreciate about this show is that it's very like today, and how people think today in the experiences of adults in their 30s. And like Angie, she met this guy who was working on the musical with her, and he is gay. And then she ended up finding out he's actually bisexual. They had a connection, and he goes to kiss her. She was like, you know, hold on, wait a minute. You know, I know you're gay. And he was like, no, I'm actually bisexual. And she was cool with that. And that's something that I appreciate, you know, because oftentimes in real life, that's not the case. Men are not able to experience or to explore, I should say, their sexuality like women are, and for it to be accepted. So the fact that Angie was cool with the fact that he was bisexual, and, you know, they had a little relationship and stuff going on, and, you know, I can definitely like, I love that, and I appreciate that. You know, I wish that was actual real life. I know that it is for some people. Some people are cool with it, but everybody's not. Every woman is not cool with being in a relationship or dating or having sex with a bisexual man. So the fact that that like spoke a lot, you know, to me. It's a little small tidbit, child. Let's see, Quinn. Quinn is a trust fund, baby. Quinn comes from a certain lifestyle. Quinn's mother is Jasmine Guy. Yes, indeed. And, you know, she constantly has to ask her mom for money. She worked in corporate America, but she was not happy there. And so she decided to leave corporate America and create her own clothing line and create her own business and follow her dream. But things are not financially going the way that she would want to. So she constantly has to go back to mommy and daddy for money and stuff. And so, and her mom told her that was going to happen. You know, I can't believe that you quit your job, etc. Her mom is very much so in competition with her. Any chance that she gets to put her down, she takes it. And it's one of those relationships. Now, Quinn, she keep running into sorry ass men. I mean, men is taking her wallets. Men is not buying for her drinks. Men that don't even open the damn door for her. And bless her heart, she just ends up being in an unfortunate, effed up situation, child. And she ends up meeting this girl named Isabella. She is running for president, I believe, on the show. And she's also working with her mom, Quinn's mom. And they end up hitting it off. And Isabella is a lesbian, and she ends up falling for she ends up wanting to explore that whole feeling of a woman's touch. When Isabella goes to try to kiss her, when they was taking Sean's son out to the bowling alley. Now Sean is played by Robert Richards, which is Arnaz on One-on-One, played by him. He a stripper. And she is in a relationship with him, but she don't really want nobody to know because of what he do. And, she comes from this, lifestyle and stuff. But, she was trying to get the little boy to like her. So she took him out to the bowling alley, and then she ended up seeing Isabella there, who ended up being stood up by a date or whatever. And so they hit it off and had that thing, but she's in a relationship with Sean. So it's a mess with that child. I don't know what Quinn gonna do. Quinn got a woman and a man. And to Quinn, I say, hey, shit, get it how you live, Quinn. Quinn Dallas. So that's going to be a mess. I can't wait to see how that pans out. Camille is mad at Quinn because Quinn is a designer. And Ian, which is Quinn's ex, he's now getting ready to get married to this girl. And that girl asked Quinn to make her wedding dress. And so that's why Camille was mad at Quinn about the whole thing. Quinn was just like, look, sis, this ain't personal, but I need some money. And I'm tired of asking my mama for money. So I'm finna make this damn wedding dress. And you just gonna have to deal with it. They end up getting over it. Child, the last scene was damn Camille and Ian. They had been meeting up. Now, mind you, Camille done met this other dude that she really likes, named Jameson. And they hit it off and all that good stuff, but Camille still got feelings for her ex. So, child, the last scene was we see Ian and Camille in the lobby. Well, him and old girl getting ready to get married, and they end up kissing, and the old girl standing over the balcony looking at him, the fiance, Ian's fiance. It's so good. It's a mess. It is so absolutely good. Child, what's her name? Ty got all kind of secrets. Before Ty came out, she got married to a man, and they didn't know about that. And she ends up going into the hospital because she keep having these stomach cramps and stuff. They ends up telling her that she has fibroids and she basically need to get rid of them. And just have a full hysterectomy. And she was just like, I was thinking about possibly having kids, but now I definitely can't. If she have the hysterectomy and stuff. And child, they was just like, well, we gonna talk to your husband about it. And the husband signed off for her to have a hysterectomy. And it was like, girl, you married? You a lesbian? What's going on? And then that's what she had to tell the tea. That's her old life. That's who she was before she met them and stuff. And child, now she feel bad because her and her husband kind of started this business or whatever, the dating app thing together. And so I think he still has feelings for her. Or at least he just wants her in his life as a friend, but she don't want nothing to do with him really, because she's a different person now. And so she was just like, child, well, let me offer you this money so that you can stay out my face. He was like, well, lady, it's not about the money. But he was just like, but since you're going to divorce me, since you're going to let me go, it is about the money, child. Child, these men so damn controlling. So I can't wait to see how this storyline pans out. This is going to be so good, child. Ooh, what else is going on? So I don't know. Angie's back in the struggle, child. They done put her off the Get Out tour because Jordan Peele, he allegedly done sitting over cease and desist. And he was just like, look, y'all gonna stop this damn play because this is not legalized. I didn't approve none of it, and y'all gonna stop it. And child, the lady in Get Out, the black lady, what she was playing the grandma, the one who was like, no. That's what Angie ended up playing that role. And when the director was reading out, you know, what Jordan Peele said, that they basically need to shut this production down, she was repeating the no, 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 and the faces she was making, I was hitting the floor. Angie is so funny. Her, you know, how she talks, everything, how she phrases words. She's so good. She's so good. I think she's gorgeous. I love the show. All four of these women are really pretty. Ty is stunning, especially with no hair. I love women with no hair. So, yes. All I can say is that I hope that this show comes back, y'all. I think this video is good enough. I love it. I love it. Shouts out to all the actors and actresses on this show. I think it's a really good thing they got going on. And I'm praying that Harlem on Prime comes back for season 2. It has to, right? It can't just end that way on the cliffhanger. Girl. And next time give us 12 episodes. Give us 12. I think we've earned 2 extra episodes, you know, because this shit was good. This was good. Y'all support y'all black shows for sure. With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.